I live in Costa Rica with my boyfriend and his family, and it dawned on me the other day that they had never tried creme brulee. I was a Food Network child, so I randomly learned how to make creme brulee when I was like 10 years old, but it's been a few years, and I used coconut cream for this recipe instead of normal cream, which added a whole other layer of complication, but it was worth it. To make the cream, you need to separate the coconut meat from its shell, and there are many ways to do this. The best way to do it is by chipping off the shell with a machete, but if you don't know your way around a machete, then do it the gringo way, which would be poking a hole in it to drain the water, and then throw them on the ground is also a great way to get your rage out. And then pop them in the freezer for a couple of hours. It'll help the meat separate from the shell, and then slowly just chip it out and then pop it into a blender with warm water. And I also use some of the coconut water and blend it. Strain your water and then put it into ice cube trays or something that you can freeze, because the coconut fat is going to separate from the water and we just want the fat for the recipe. I did that the night before, and then I got started on my creme brulee in the afternoon. I started by making my fire. You can obviously just use a normal gas oven, but I really like to use this oven here. And as you can see, the coconut fat has separated from the water, and it honestly just pops off easily. And then I got my vanilla bean and I started to double boil the coconut milk, my sugar, and the vanilla bean. And then I whisked up some egg yolks and slowly added in my coconut mixture to temper the eggs. And then they were ready to go in the ramekins, and you put hot water in the tray before putting it into the oven. And then these bake for 40 minutes, and then they need to chill for like 4 hours. This is a long labor of love, but it is worth it. Then I topped each ramekin with about a tablespoon of sugar and fired up my blowtorch to give them a beautiful sugary shell. And these creme brulees turned out so well. I'm so happy I tried it with coconut cream. And the creme brulee was a big hit, as it always is.